Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Adriana Putri and I'm from 9.5. Today I want to explain about science material about the theory of evolution. Evolution is the process of change over time. Specifically, a change in the frequency of a gene or allele in a population over time. There's a theory from Charles Darwin that explaining about evolution. So basically, Charles Darwin is first the father of evolution, and second, he proposed mechanism for evolution and also natural selection. Third, Darwin went on a 5-year trip around the world on ship. As the ship naturalist, he made an observation of organisms in South America and Galapagos Island. The fourth, he wrote a book called The Origin of Species. Natural selection. Natural selection is when organisms that are best adapted to an environment survive and reproduce more than others. Darwin's theory also including the natural selection that are occur in 4 types. The first is overproduction. Overproduction is when each species produce more offspring that can survive, and usually this type of animal cannot control their babies on the pregnancy. So usually they are like when one pregnancy can have more than like 1,000 of babies. And then second is variation. Variation is when each individual has a unique combination of inherited traits. The third is competitions. Individuals compete limited sources like food, water, space, mates, and etc. And also natural selections occurs through survival of the fittest. Fittest means having the ability to survive long enough and reproduce more. Fourth is selection. The individuals with the best traits or adaptations will survive and have the opportunity to pass on their traits to their offspring. And then natural selections to pass on its traits to offspring usually based on from the physical appearance and not the genetic makeup. There are some evidence from the revolution that are that are based on what Darwin's theory is. The first is fossil record. The fossil record is a record of history of life on Earth. Usually it comes like in the shape of bones and others part. Second is homologous body structure. Usually many animals have similar anatomy in different types of animal because they have the common ancestor. The third is vestigial organ leftover. It's like the leftover traces of evolution that serve no purpose, like bones that are in the whale and also our tailbone, which serve no purpose. The fourth is embryology. Embryology is embryos of all the vertebrates are very similarly early on, like human, dolphin, and others. The fifth is biochemical evidence. Usually it's come like DNA and with similar sequence suggest species more closely related. The example is like human and chimpanzees that share more than 98% of DNA, which is the same. So that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.